Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've been wanting to share a kind of like a story about my infertility journey and something that happened to me this November, December. I was late for my period, and given that I've been through infertility now for over 3 years, obviously I don't take tests often anymore. I really just wait because it's just a whole nother, it just causes so many more issues if you are constantly testing. When I was late, obviously my mind, I was like, what? This is weird. Like, why am I not, where's my period? So I went down and spent the weekend out of town. So I was by myself, like I wasn't with Tyler or whatever. And I thought, okay, I'm going to spend the weekend and I'm not going to think about this. I'm not going to focus on this. And if my period does not come this weekend, by the time I get home, I will take a test because I will have been a few days late. So my period didn't come. I think on the last day that I was there for the weekend, I started to get a little bit of like brown spotting when I would wipe. But it wasn't like my period spotting, it was different. So I get home that Sunday evening, I take a test, and there is the faintest line on the pregnancy test. Oh my God, it's a faint line. I think it's... faint line. God, I swear I see a line right there. Oh my God. Dirk, do you think it's real? Do you think it's real? Oh my God, it's so faint. Oh my gosh, I can't tell. Oh my God, it's the faint. I think I'm gonna take another one in the morning. It's like really late and my period hasn't come yet, and so I'm kind of getting my hopes up. Oh my gosh, I'm just freaking out. I keep coming in here. Oh my God, I freaking see it. Oh. I swear I see it. Oh my God, it's like the faintest thing ever. Like, it's so faint, but I swear I see it. Babe, look at this and tell me if you see anything.
He's got his piggy.
Look at that. Do you see something?
What?
Do you see a line?
I see a faint line.
Yeah, hold it up to the light. Seriously.
I see a faint line.
Oh my
But it's not
God.
dark.
I know it's not dark. Oh my God, Tyler.
When are you supposed to start?
2 days ago. Oh my God, Tyler. You all know back like 2 years ago, it was around the same time of the year, I got I had some faint positives. I took like five tests and they were all faintly positive, and then I waited a few days and then it just kind of went away, and then I ended up having like a really weird period. It was like the blood was dark black. I don't know, this is TMI, but I'm sure many of you all go through this. We all go through this. It was a dark black blood and it was just really weird, and I kind of explained that to my OB-GYN whenever I went for my appointment after that, and she said that was likely a chemical pregnancy. So I say all this because you all saw how excited we were, and I was like, oh my gosh, Tyler, like this never happens, like this has to be positive, like there's no way. Like I had doubts, but I really was genuinely excited because I thought, there is no way that I'm not pregnant if this is a faint positive. So then the next day I take a test early in the morning because I figured, okay, it's going to be more positive, and there was nothing. And then the next day, or I took one that evening, there was nothing. And so I think we were trying to see something, you know, because we definitely saw something the first time, the first test, and then it was like, no, it was still nothing. And then a few days later, it ended up, I kind of had the same type of period as I did the time when I had the chemical pregnancy. So I do think, in my mind, I do think that it was probably or likely a chemical pregnancy. So the reason why I'm able to tell you all this and tell you the story in a way that is not really negative or sad or anything, it's because I've had a lot of time to kind of recover from that. I was really upset. Like, honestly, I was upset once my period came, because I thought, you know, this is like my ideal time. Like, if I could plan it all out and have it exactly how I wanted it, like, it was such a good time, because it would have worked out perfectly to where we could have like surprised our family on Christmas, and like, you know, all the things that are just fun and exciting, not necessarily important, but just fun and exciting. And I just thought, you know, this is like a sick joke. I was like, this is a sick joke. I always feel like this kind of stuff in my journey has happened at times where it could not be worse, you know? Like, literally, I found out that it was negative, and then my period came. Okay, this was all definitely November, because now I'm starting to remember everything coming back. So this happened right before, literally a few days before Thanksgiving. I have a really exciting dinner with all of my closest friends from high school, and literally my best friend from high school is finally pregnant, and it is so dang exciting. And knowing that I'm going into this dinner after all of these emotions and this experience that I had, I was so scared, because I've had enough of these experiences to know the different emotions that I have, or the feelings that I have. And I never wanted to go into this dinner in a negative way, or not being excited, because I truly was excited. I just felt like I was really in an emotional place. So I really had to get myself together, get my emotions right, and just trying to get through it emotionally and be prepared to be excited for somebody else who has that miracle when I don't. And that is a challenge. And I know that so many of you all probably experience the same thing. Well, I know you experience the same things, because you all have told me, you know, how hard it is, not only the holidays, but to also be excited for other people who get what you want. But I think that's just something that I've learned over the years, is how to try to get myself out of it, to manage my emotions, and to truly and genuinely be happy for other people, because there is nothing worse than having feelings of, you know, sadness or jealousy, or just not feeling happy for somebody in the moment, and then thinking back to those moments of like, why did I feel like that? Like, you know, it's like feelings of regret of like, why couldn't I get myself out of that? Why did I have to feel like that? You know, just hoping that you didn't put any negative vibes or feelings in on their exciting time. Like, it's so hard going back and just thinking, oh my God, did I make them feel like I wasn't excited, or like they shouldn't be happy because I'm not happy? You never want to make them feel like that. And I only say this not for pity on myself, nothing like that. I only say this because I know that it's hard, and I know that so many of you all are literally going through the same thing. And so I want you to understand that you are not alone in these feelings, and honestly, you are not alone in experiencing some of these like challenges or experiences on this journey. I mean, I would bet many of you all have maybe had a false positive. It can be so discouraging and disheartening in your journey, and so just trying to figure out how to navigate that and how to get through that is difficult. But I think it's important for me to share with you all that these things happen. It constantly came back to my mind that I need to share this with you all. When things like that weigh on me, I believe it's God telling me, you know, to share it, or that it's important to share, or that somebody needs to hear it. So I hope that you all have a wonderful 2020. I hope that you all are, you know, obviously I hope that we all get our miracles, but I also hope in the same breath that you find happiness, you find strength in yourself. You're able to try to get a hold of your emotions and to kind of grow personally and in your relationships with your spouses, not only focusing on your infertility or, you know, creating your family. So I truly hope that you all had a wonderful 2019. I hope that 2020 is even better, and I just thank you all. I thank you so much for supporting me, for giving me encouragement when I need it, and I don't know, just for always being there and helping me feel less alone. So I look forward to continuing to create videos for you all in 2020, for sharing my journey, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.